Buenos días, damas y caballeros. Mi nombre es Oscar Huertas y soy oficial piloto de la Fuerza Aérea del Perú en situación de retiro actualmente.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Oscar Huertas, official pilot of the Peruvian Air Force, currently retired. On April 11, 1980, at 7:15 in the morning, 1,800 men were in formation at the airbase of La Joya, Arequipa. They all observed a stationary object in the sky which looked like a balloon at about 3 miles distance and approximately 1,800 feet altitude. It was luminous because it reflected the sun. My unit commander ordered me to take off in my Sukhoi 22 jet to shoot down the spherical object. It was in restricted airspace without clearance, and we were concerned about espionage. I approached the object and strapped 64 30-millimeter shells at it. Some projectiles went towards the ground and others hit the object fully, but they had no effect at all. The projectiles didn't bounce off. Probably they were absorbed. The cone-shaped wall of fire that I sent out will normally obliterate anything in its path. The object then began to ascend and move farther away from the base. When I was about 30,000 feet, it made a sudden stop, forcing me to veer to the side since I was only 1,500 feet away. I flew up higher to attack it from above, but just as I had locked on the target and was ready to shoot, the object made a straight vertical climb, evading the attack. 2 more times I had the object on target, when the object was stationary. Each time it moved away at the very last minute, when I was about to fire, always eluding my attack. I decided to climb at full thrust to get above the object, but it began to ascend almost parallel to my plane, and when I reached 63,000 feet, it stopped. At this point, I came to within about 300 feet of the UFO. It was about 30 feet in diameter. It was enamel, cream-colored dome with a wide circular metallic base. It had no engines, no exhaust, no windows, no wings or antenna. It lacked all the typical aircraft components with no visible propulsion system. It was at that moment that I realized this was not a spying device, but that it was a UFO, something totally unknown. I was almost out of fuel, so I couldn't attack or maneuver my plane or make a high-speed escape. I was afraid. I thought I might be finished. When I had calmed down, I radioed for another plane to come, and I have a look trying to hide my fear. They say, no, it's too high, just come back. I had to glide part way down due to lack of fuel, zigzagging to make my plane harder to hit, always with my eyes on the rear view mirrors, hoping it wouldn't chase me. It didn't. A U.S. Department of Defense document titled UFO Sighted in Peru described the incident, stating that the vehicle's origin remains unknown.
Todavía me da escalofrío cuando me acuerdo.
It still gives me chills to think about it.
Muchas gracias.